Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that in true Bailey fashion. I feel like every single one of my YouTube videos is always a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but I guess that's just my style. I'm going to talk about some new books that I have purchased recently, none of which I have read yet, and then we are going to go take some photos of a new tee. It's not a new design. This is a design that we did in the shop quite some time ago, but I wanted to do it in a different color, and so this design is going to be releasing in the shop in 2 new colors very soon. So I am currently wearing this, like, it's such a beautiful color but so hard to describe like what it is. It's not quite a navy, but it's like a type of blue. I don't know, I'm just loving it. So I'll take you guys along for that photo shoot. I am doing a photo shoot for our new Valkyrie's tee in 2 brand new colors. So I am at Noah's Social Studio, which is a favorite studio of mine to use in the Tulsa area. So funny story, the police just came by and I definitely set off the alarm. Oops. Okay, now back to the books. So it is currently almost mid-May. In the past month, I have bought quite a few books. We had Independent Bookstore Day recently, and I also just had like a couple events that I had to go to in Oklahoma City and then around here as well. And so I have accumulated some books that I thought I would just clue you in on. So the first book, I got this one as my free book. I get a free book per month from Book and Bloom in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, because I won a giveaway of theirs last year where I basically get a free book every month in 2025. And so this was my book for May, April. I can't even remember at this point. I think this is my May book. I went into the store without really an idea of what I wanted, but this one, after reading the description, caught my eye instantly, and I was like, this is one I definitely want to read in the fall once spooky season starts rolling around. I'll just read a short description. Emery Blackwood's life changed forever the night her best friend was found dead and the love of her life, August, was accused of murdering her. Okay. Years later, she is doing what her teenage self swore she would never do, living a quiet existence on the misty, remote shores of Saoirse Island. Like, how perfect and idyllic does that sound for fall and spooky season? And running the family's business, Blackwood's tea shop and herbal tonics, and tea leaf readings. But when the island, rooted in folklore and magic, yes, begins to show signs of strange happenings, also yes, Emery knows that something is coming. The morning she wakes to find that every single tree on Saoirse Island has turned color in a single night, August returns for the first time in 14 years and unearths the past that the town has tried desperately to forget. This is a yes for me. I have never read Adrienne Young before. I do have The Unmaking of June Farrow that I was hoping to get to this summer because I've heard amazing things about that one. I have that one on my shelf as well. But yeah, this is a book that I'm super excited to read in spooky season. Next up, we have The Four Winds by Kristen Hanna. I picked this one up from Barnes & Noble, and fun fact, I did not realize when I picked it up that I had already had the hardcover. Oops. And so I ended up selling the hardcover on Pango, and I stuck with this one because I just love paperback so much. I talked about this one actually in my last YouTube video a little bit, so I won't talk about it much here, but I read The Nightingale. Spoiler alert, I haven't quite finished The Nightingale. I put it down so that I could read some new releases, so I'm almost finished with it, but I know by at this point that I really love Kristen Hanna, and so I got this one to read at some point. Also talked about this one a little bit in my last video, but Phantasma is one that I picked up from Barnes & Noble recently. The new book Enchantra came out and just sounds like a good old-fashioned time in terms of romantasy, so I am excited to read Phantasma. Next one are Infinite Fates. if I buy a hardcover before it's come out in paperback, like that's when you know that it's something that I'm really excited about. I have seen it on Bookstagram some recently, not like a whole lot, but the girl, Meg, shout out to Meg, in the bookstore was describing the plot to me and I was like, oh my gosh, this one sounds so fun. It's basically kind of like an enemies to lovers, but essentially these two people, like their fate is to, I think, kill each other. Like that's kind of like what they're meant to do is to like find each other and kill each other. And honestly, I don't remember much else, but it sounded so good when she described it to me. So I walked out with this one day. Next one is A Fate Inked in Blood. And I just have to take a second to admire the gorgeous amount of floppiness. I'm a huge floppy paperback person. Just look at that. So this one was one I had seen some last year, and it sounds, once again, like just a good old-fashioned time in terms of romantasy books. Like, I read the description and it just feels like I can't go wrong. Found in an unwanted marriage, Freya spends her days gutting fish, but dreams of becoming a warrior. Love it. And of putting an axe in her boorish husband's back. Let's go. Freya's dreams abruptly become reality when her husband betrays her to the region's Jarl. Don't know what that is. I'll find out when I read, I'm sure. Landing her in a fight to the death against his son. To survive, Freya is forced to reveal her deepest secret. She possesses a drop of goddess's blood, which makes her a shield maiden with magic capable of repelling any attack. I want that. Kitty girl came to say hi. This is Cleo. For those of you who have not met Cleo, she's my youngest. Look at this baby. She's so precious. So back to this. I will say that this is a little spicy, and the only reason I know that is because I was in the store and I opened up to a random page, and I won't tell you what I read, but because it's a little too explicit, but yes, this is going to be one that's a little bit spicy, I think, but I am looking forward to this one. It just sounds fun. Like, it sounds like one of those books where if you just randomly get in the mood to read something romantasy, like you're not going to go wrong with it. Once again, shout out to the ladies who work at Book and Bloom. Bree and Meg talked me into getting this one. This one is called The Games Gods Play by Abigail Owen, and this one is a fairly new release. Meg was telling me that she could see this one like totally blowing up. I have always been a little bit intimidated by anything that's like Greek mythology or Greek gods and goddesses. I think just because it sounds like a lot to keep straight. I don't know. I haven't read much of that, but yeah, I don't know a ton about it. I think there's a contest involved. According to the cover, it is a stunning and unique fantasy laced with intrigue, adventure, and a delicious romance. We love that. The story is my latest obsession. Oh, from USA Today bestselling author Devney Perry. Devney Perry wrote that. Okay, so even more excited for this one now. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my latest book haul. I will tell you a little bit about what I'm currently reading at this moment. Hopefully by the time I post this video, I will be finished with this. I should be, but I'm still trekking through Great Big Beautiful Life. I was telling someone the other day, it literally never fails. Some of the books that I'm most excited about always come out when I'm like super busy. It was the same way with Wild and Wrangled. Like I'm getting there. I'm definitely on the back nine. I'm not gonna say too much about my feelings yet, just because I feel like I really have to like finish a book before like telling you how I'm feeling about it. I'm enjoying it. I've been very open-minded with this one because I know so many people have given it kind of mixed reviews, and also Emily told us that this one will be very different. I'm excited to see how it turns out, and I will have to come back whenever I have finished and give you my final overall thoughts. And I'm sure after I finish this one, my Emily Henry rankings will become even more complicated than they already are. I think that's all for today. Coming up in the shop, we, like I said, are releasing this. Very excited about that. And then we have our original Rebel Blue design releasing in June. I am trying to post one YouTube video a month, so I guess I will definitely see you guys in June, if not sooner. Bye guys.